Thank you so much for talking with us this morning with TMN. We are so excited to be part of the screening of your documentary later today. So tell us about what we're about to see.
Thank you so much for chatting with me and taking interest in the film. It's an independent feature, my first, and it takes place in a migrant family housing center in California, a few miles outside of Stockton, and it follows a community of farm-working families who live in this subsidized housing complex and are forced to move every year at least 50 miles away, and it looks at the disruptions to children's schooling. Some of the students who are featured in the film will be in the screening with us today, Jessica and Jose, and they are now teachers teaching some of the same students who are made to live in this migratory lifestyle.
What's something that you want the viewers and the audience and the people that are going to be watching this to take away from this?
I would really want the viewers to take away the fact that not everyone has the same opportunity to be successful in a career and actually in whatever path a person decides to take, and that migrant people don't have the easiest path, and just to kind of help them out if they know one, if they work with one, help them out.
My name is Jessica Romero. I was one of the students that they followed through the documentary back 10 years ago. Now I'm an educator.
I love that you've gone full circle with that. So tell me what it is to have this documentary screened here.
Well, it's an honor. I'm very happy to see all this full circle come around. I'm happy for the rest of the people to be able to see kind of the story of who we were and who we are now, what we're doing to help all of those kids that are in the steps that we were on back in the old days. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Maya Gonzales. I'm an associate producer, sound recordist, and camera operator for the film.
That's amazing. Well, the film is spectacular. So tell us about what it was like to be in that process.
Yeah, as Aggie, the director, shared earlier, when I got onto the film, I was a teenager. It was the very first film that I was introduced to at a grander scale than student film or any type of movie that I've done before, projects with my friends. So it was very exciting to me because I was learning as I was going, and Aggie so graciously taught me the way as we progressed forward. And it was a very beneficial mutual exchange between us and the way that we worked. So, and the narrative of the film itself is very fulfilling to try to help my community in Stockton, my community of Mexicans. So yeah, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing.
And how did you learn about this story and why were you inspired to tell it?
I was doing a research project about former bracero farm workers with a partner, Luis Magaña, who's an immigrant rights advocate in California. And we went to the Artesi 2 Migrant Family Housing Center to interview 2 former bracero farm workers. And while we were there, I was just really struck by the energies of the space. So the space is, for example, next to a jail and a shooting range. And so I was struck by the juxtaposition between a very safe, loving community inside Artesi 2 and the criminalization complex in which they were embedded. And I was interested in the sort of systems of power that were imposing on the space and how the community was negotiating those.
My uncle's parents, my grandparents, they were really like the ones who instilled in us to continue to be updated with legislative rules and updates going on with our people. So yeah, I mean, he brings his own personal experience to work.